Oh, hi! Today is Christmas Eve, and I want to say welcome to you and glad that you're here. These are our midweek announcements for Wednesday, December 23rd. We begin today with just some announcements about Christmas Eve. We are doing a Christmas Eve service here at the church. It will be live streamed from the sanctuary. For those of you who are coming, we are going to open the doors at about 6:15. The service will start at about 7. For those of you who will be watching via live stream, we will probably start the music somewhere between 6:30 and 6:45, and then the picture will go live right at 7, and so you can have that available to you. If you are coming to the church to have the in-person experience, please know that masks are mandatory. They're mandatory whether you're going to be in the sanctuary, where we will seat as many as we can safely. We can't give an exact number because it all depends on the family groups that come together. So whether you're in the sanctuary or here in the Family Life Center or in the Fellowship Hall, masks are going to be mandatory. We'll be singing, but masks mandatory at all times. We are going to be doing battery-operated candles at the end of the service for the candlelight portion of the program. You need to know that all of the vocal music is going to be led by pre-recorded material. All of that has already been recorded, and we will be singing along to what's presented on the screens. We are taking an offering Christmas Eve. That's new and different for this congregation. We are looking for all of the proceeds of that offering Christmas Eve to go to help support missions and missionaries who really are struggling through this year. And it is an opportunity for us to take a special offering to support that. So if you are a part of this congregation, please don't use that for your regular giving. This would be over and above your regular giving. For those of you who are coming and visiting, please feel free to participate and know that all of the proceeds will be going directly to missions and missionaries. The service itself, just so you can be prepared, is about 90 minutes long, and it's full of music, it's full of readings, it's full of a story. There are opportunities to have as much of a traditional feel as we can generate in a year like this. Then, after Christmas Eve, there is, on Sunday, a normal worship service here at the church and live streamed at 10 a.m. And so that part of our schedule remains the same. If you haven't already, I want to encourage you to check out our new website and our Facebook page that's being updated regularly. It's a lot of fun and a lot of nice new changes, new things available, a lot of information. Just check out the website, bounce around, take a look, and let us know what you think. It's really been well done, and so I'm really grateful that we've had this updated. If you are planning to make a financial gift before the end of the year, December 27th, that's this Sunday, would be the last Sunday to put it in an offering plate. Or if you're going to drop it by the office, it needs to be done before the end of the year. Or if you're going to mail it, it needs to be postmarked by the end of the year for you to have that count as part of your 2020 giving. And that's rapidly, our new year is rapidly approaching. As we look into the new year, I would love to tell you that at the stroke of midnight, everything would go back to normal. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. We are looking into 2021 with the thought and the plans of making things develop back into what we are going to do once this pandemic subsides. So there are a lot of things that are tentatively planned. There are a lot of things that we are looking to start. You're just going to have to pay attention to these announcements or watch the trumpet, the monthly newsletter, or watch what's in the bulletin to find out specifics about when we can do things safely. And so we will be hoping and praying that sooner rather than later in 2021, but we're trying to do as much as we can safely with what technology allows us to do. As we wrap up today, the announcements. We've been studying in Advent hope, peace, joy, and love. And those are themes that come to us in Advent when we remember God's faithfulness, how God has been faithful to the promises. And it's in the remembering that we also look forward. We look forward knowing that God will be faithful. And so in this really odd year, I just want to share a personal note now of how grateful my family and I are to be a part of this body of believers here and serving here. You all have been such a tremendous blessing to us. And it sounds like a strange way of saying it, but there is no other group that I would rather share this pandemic with. If we have to go through it, I am grateful that I am going through it all with you. And so I'm just reminded that in this dark time that we can see God's hand guiding us through. We can see that the troubles that we're experiencing now, they're temporary, but God's kingdom is eternal. So the joy of his presence, all of those things that we proclaim in this Christmas message, peace on earth, goodwill to men, all of those things are the promises of God that we have to share and to proclaim to others. And so, friends, as we think of the good news of the angels, let us also be messengers. Messengers of the good news. Christ has come. Christ will come again. Merry Christmas.